Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Misfits Racing League highlights video. We are in Abu Dhabi for 21 turns of absolute intensity. It's the Tier 1 division, and we hope you enjoy the highlights we picked out from the race. Richie in the Williams, a 132.435 out of him, the fastest lap of the qualifying campaign. The Dutchman will be thrilled. Freeware, the German, the AlphaTauri driver, just shy of a tenth on the rear of Richie there. He'll line up on the front row next to him. His teammate, Shenjay, the now Tier 1 champion for Season 3, will line up on the second row, with some idiot behind him in fourth. Brownie in the Ferrari rounds out the top five, and of course, we will go down through the rest of this grid on the formation lap. Well, it is now time to begin the 22nd and final round of racing action here. It's Yas Island. It is the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. 5 red lights, and we are away racing in Abu Dhabi for the final time. Let's see how the start is. Freeware with an absolute launch at the line, inside, all ready through turn 1 here. Shenjay's been mugged by, yes, some idiot into third position. Here on the beginning of this race, we've had a little bit of separation in the rear of this grid as well. Becky B has 2 Haas drivers in front of him. Who's that with an issue? That's King. Astrodite. Ooh, Becky on the inside now, switching back through on the outside. And we've got some very, very serious overtakes happening already in the beginning of this grid. Of course, we're trying to follow along with the cars as best we can, considering the timing tower presenting us with a little bit of an issue. Mick, how are things on your end?
Yeah, I didn't see too many issues. Lots of side-by-side action. Becky B now making his way past Astrodite, trying to take that final points place as we head down into turn 8. And that's a racing point up the inside of both of them. That's Sindarko trying to make his way around. We have a yellow flag, and I do believe that's actually the 2 McLarens falling all the way to the back. That's just Rhapsody having a little bit of an issue. But this fight for the fringe points is absolutely crazy. Sindarko and Astrodite going side by side, and Remco going for a massive dive on S-King. It's been 3 wide. There's contact with him, and also the Mercedes of Becky B. And Becky B's been spun around at turn 13.
Wavy's been caught in this as well. He's had an entanglement with Bido ahead of the Mercedes. Now some idiot looking to work on Shenjay. He's using what battery he has to take a position here and potentially hold up the AlphaTauri. And this is great news for a Ferrari driver if you're Brownie. Mick, and look at this run out of Brownie now. He's looking at Shenjay. Down the inside. Oh, they're tight, Mick. It's so tight. Does he get through? And it's clean. And there he goes into fourth. And Shenjay's got a bit of a slide coming out. Microlander sniffs it. Oh, there he goes. Rackety 10th position, just ahead, BTFU. And look at the exit coming out of these very fresh medium tires. But he's utilizing so much battery here, and I don't know if this is what he wants to do.
Well, it's what he needs to do. He needs to clear this traffic as quickly as he can, because the longer he's stuck between, these drivers, the more and more likely the overcut is going to work from those who are yet to pit in this race. Yeah, I still don't know what these guys on the softs are really going for. They're pushing for a soft hard to the end, or are they just going soft, medium, soft? I really don't get it at the moment. I'm sure
Freeware, Rackety, wheel to wheel as Richie goes through. It was 3 wide coming into 8, McCown. I wasn't sure how it was going to pan out. I didn't want to interrupt you just yet there. Now Freeware ahead of Rackety in the McLaren, wheel to wheel coming down the straight into turn 11. Richie's dispatched both of them, but it's Freeware through on the inside. We have the front wing angle, and Rackety utilizing a little bit more circuit than he wanted there. BTFU's actually had a spin, and it's now going to drop him back massively. Did we get a safety car? Here goes Valu. Tons of speed in comparison, and Brownie doesn't have much to defend against this, and it's just a difference in tire wear now. 10 laps on the softs for the 2nd through 4th drivers. That now Richie still just charging through this grid. He's now in 7th position as he dispatches Astrodite.
Through the DRS detection point, so S-King won't have that DRS behind him, and now Brownie is going to do sail past and just wave goodbye to that Red Bull, as Swifty shouts GP2 engine into the comms as he sees that Ferrari just zoom right past.
Damage coming from either of these racers. Fortunately, no end plate loss from the Red Bull, and there he goes on the outside through into 10th position as we come out of turn 1. Richie right on the rear of Bido. Oh, he might get Rackety.
Might get Rackety. Yeah, he's trying to look up the inside into turn 5. Is he late on the brakes? Yes, he is. Even has a lockup, but he's able to get the car slowed down in time. Wow.
This turn as they both have a little bit of a slide coming out of the hairpin, but some idiot fresher tires, much fresher tires. breezing by the Haas on exit. They're coming into this, well, this next stint. Here we have Sindako now on the charge, the fresh softs. He's got to go to the end.
Nicely done.
Oh, very early on the brakes from Valley there. There goes Freeware very deep through, and that's going to be an easy position taken from the AlphaTauri of Freeware. That's 6th for him now. Bido, we'll see how he fares here as Valley now not even bothering to fight them.
Back in that
Remco Van Putten and Yama having a little bit of a tango coming through 8 and 9, and here we have it. The Dutchman ahead of the Mexican driver for the time being, but the DRS output and the battery utilization, he's got no battery left, but he's got enough speed coming through the inside. Does he get this done? Yes, he does for now. Well, Van Putten's retired. Well, the entirety of this grid is about to get congested. We've got a retirement, and we saw crashes happen where Remco lost it in Tier 2.
The season, it's now somebody leading the way into turn 1, followed by Microlander, Richie, Freeware, Bido, Sindako, Brownie, Chenjay, S-King, and Yama round off the top 10 in this one and take us through the first couple of corners on this restart, Shrifium.
Well, Richie's already having a go around the outside of Microlander right now through the chicane, and he's done it. He's already into 2nd position, and this is not good for some idiot. The last thing he wanted was for... Oh, Freeware's going to be very happy to get that move done early. He's on some older softs as well. Now Microlander having a run back at him. He's on the mediums, but they can't fight too much. Bido has the front row seat right now. Microlander so tight to the rear of Freeware. Does he have a look up the inside of 8? No, he sticks it on the rear of the AlphaTauri right now. Bido has Sindako on his rear, and we have such a tight grid on this restart. Of course, here comes Bido with a great exit. A massive exit out of that prancing horse. Now, look, on the inside as we make our way down into 11, it's the softs versus the mediums. A big lunge out of Bido there, almost into the rear of Freeware, but he's locked it up into 4th position now. Still within a 10th of Some Idiot. There's not a lot that Cody can do here. Some Idiot now defending to the inside again, around the outside for Richie through the chicane. We saw him do this to Microlander. He's done it to Some Idiot now. Some Idiot, he's been tapped. Freeware into the rear. There goes Bido. That's Some Idiot off wide outside of the hairpin. Bido following the German through. No DRS in this matchup just yet either.
The Freeware giving Bido a little bit of a squeeze. Heading into turn 8, but that's not going to deter the Spaniard. He goes for the lunge. Freeware leaves in the room, but Bido trying to go for the switchback. There's a little bit of a snap from the rear, but is it going to be enough? They're both on aging soft compound tires, but look at the overspeed from the Ferrari. And Freeware actually has wing damage. You're missing that front right end plate. Alex is going to go clean around the outside heading into turn 11, and that is a beautiful move.
On the final round, we're on the penultimate lap of this race.
Yeah, 2 laps left in the season, and they're still going at it tooth and nail with an amazing dive there from Chenjay to turns 8 and 9. But now Michaelander's going to have the DRS.
Rackety's spun around out of 9. This has caused a big... Oh, this is a huge jam for all of these drivers in the back of things. King and Microlander now, as you were saying. King looking at Sindako as well into 11. This is the final lap of the race, McGowan. Everything is up for grabs. Richie now to the line. What a win.
Fireworks go off. Richie will win the Abu Dhabi race. And Alex Bido will come across the line in 2nd. Chenjay will lose out on penalties to his teammate Freeware, who will take 3rd. And Chenjay's actually going to fall all the way down into 7th. Wow.
Some Idiot 8th position here. Microlander 4th on the 16-lap-old mediums at the end of this one. Stellar drive from Richie there.
Yeah, like I said, it would be an explosive end. Alex Bido getting driver of the day there. Driving very, very well, making those mediums last, along with Sindako, and was able to get through the traffic when, well, a lot easier than Sindako did on the same strategy. But that is Ace Richie taking the win for the final race of MRL Season 3 Tier 1.